Hello friends, today we're breaking down the perfect preparation arc in Jujutsu Kaisen. This is where Yuji, Yuta, Megumi, and the others plan to free Gojo, complete the culling game, and save Tsumiki. We'll walk through their strategy and uncover what Kenjaku is really after. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. As we saw in our previous video, Megumi asks Yuji for help to save his sister, and Yuji agrees, remembering his grandfather's last words. After this, Yuji tells Yuta that Sukuna is planning something for Megumi. In Shibuya, Jogo fed him several fingers at once, which is why Sukuna controlled his body and caused such massive destruction. Yuji tells Yuta that if Sukuna ever controls his body again in the future, he must kill him. Yuta and Megumi both agree to this. After this, Megumi plans to gather everyone back at Jujutsu High and meet Master Tengen to find out how to get Gojo out of the prison realm and what Kenjaku's plan is, as only Master Tengen can provide all their answers. Yuji asks if Yuki would know. Megumi reveals that the plan to meet Master Tengen is Yuki's idea, and she is hiding in Tokyo Jujutsu High and waiting for them while hiding from the Jujutsu higher-ups. Then Yuta explains that the main problem with meeting Master Tengen is that the Star Corridor's tomb is closed, and Master Tengen's hide barriers continuously rotate over 1,000 gates, and only one gate can lead them to the Star Corridor where Master Tengen resides. Just then, Choso arrives and says that he might know about the gate. Megumi is shocked and angry to see him, but he controls himself and starts listening to Choso. Yuta is happy that Megumi is controlling himself and listening to Choso. Yuji asks Choso how he knows. Choso explains that Mahito once stole Sukuna's fingers and death wombs from Jujutsu High. They can do the same. After this, Yuji, Yuta, Megumi, and Choso sneak into Jujutsu High and meet Yuki and Maki in the same room where Gojo showed movies to Yuji. Everyone sees Maki, whose body has burn marks from when Jogo burned Maki and Nyobito. Yuki explains that even the reverse curse technique cannot heal the burn marks. Maki survived because of the physical durability she gained from her heavenly restriction, but Nyobito's cursed energy could not save him. After this, Maki asks Megumi about the plan to meet Tengen and the barrier. Then Choso steps forward and tells them that there is a cursed warehouse between the correct gate and the tomb, where his other brothers are kept. Choso tells them that he can find the correct gate by connecting with his brothers. Maki agrees to the plan, but she asks who he is. Then Yuji, reluctantly, tells everyone, "Consider him my big brother." Hearing this, Choso becomes very happy. Now, Choso leads the group toward the right gate. Upon reaching the gate, Choso feels that all his remaining brothers are sleeping inside. As the gate opens, Yuji is surprised to see that there is no special path behind the gate, just a sloping area with old trees and an entire forest. They see a warehouse there, where Choso's other brothers are kept. Everyone moves past the warehouse, but Choso stops there for a moment, touches the warehouse gate, and tells his brothers to wait until he returns, and then proceeds with the others. After this, they all go to the Star Corridor's tomb via a lift. Upon arrival, they all move forward to meet Master Tengen. Yuji sees blood on the ground there and asks about it. Yuki tells him that this is from an incident 11 years ago, the same incident where Toji killed Riko even with Geto and Gojo present and did not allow her to merge with Tengen. Now they move forward, but they all enter a white void where there is nothing all around, which confuses everyone. Then Yuki tells them that Tengen is rejecting them because Tengen usually does not talk to anyone. But Yuki thought she could meet him because the 6 eyes had been sealed. Then Yuki thinks that Tengen is not rejecting everyone. He is only rejecting her. Megumi does not understand anything. Then Yuta says that they should return because Tsumiki does not have much time. But then a voice comes from behind asking why they are leaving so soon. Everyone looks back where Master Tengen reveals himself. He says, "Child of the Zenin clan, descendant of the Kamo clan's death womb, and the vessel of Sukuna, it is a pleasure to meet all you children." Everyone else is surprised to see Master Tengen, but Yuki asks why he did not take her name. Tengen says that this is not the first time they have met. After this, Yuki asks why he closed the tomb of the Star Corridor. Tengen explains that he thought she might be with Kenjaku. Furthermore, Kenjaku can change his body, which was previously Noritoshi Kamo and is now Geto's body, Yuji. In the middle of such an important topic, asks why he looks so strange. Megumi thinks about Yuji's courage for saying that. Then Tengen tells them that he has received immortality along with his curse technique, but his age continues to increase. That is why every 500 years, He has to change his body with a star plasma vessel, and 11 years ago, he was unable to change his body because of Toji, as Toji killed the star plasma vessel. That is why Tengen's age increased rapidly. He was forced to evolve and merged with the entire world. After this, Megumi and Yuta ask Master Tengen for the method to release Gojo from the prison realm, and Kenjaku's plan, but Tengen sets a condition. 2 people out of Yuki, Yuta, and Choso must stay here to guard him. Then Tengen explains that Kenjaku wants to evolve all people in Japan. He cannot do all this using idle transfiguration and Tengen's barrier, as it would require too much cursed energy. That is why Kenjaku has chosen a simpler method, merging Tengen with all of humanity. After this, Tengen explains that his soul is now everywhere. He is using advanced barrier techniques to control himself, which is why he has maintained this form so far. But if Kenjaku succeeds in his plan, the entire human race will enter a form like Tengen's, where there will be no boundary between anyone, meaning everyone's soul will be connected to each other, and if even one person turns out to be evil, this evil will spread to everyone and the whole world will be destroyed. After this, Maki says that he can refuse the merger. Then Tengen tells them that he is now more of a cursed spirit than a human, and Kenjaku will seize him in a second with cursed spirit manipulation. And this was the reason why Tengen closed the gate, and that is why he asked Yuki, Choso, and Yuta for his security, because Kenjaku is the second greatest barrier technique user after Tengen, and he can arrive here at any time. After this, Yuki asks why Kenjaku and he have been alive for thousands of years, but he is doing all this only after so many years. Then Tengen explains that the 6 eyes, the star plasma vessel, and he himself are all linked by fate. Kenjaku has been defeated twice before by the user with the 6 eyes, and the second time, he killed the 6 eyes and the star plasma vessel within a month of their birth. But even that time, the 6 eyes and the star plasma vessel arrived on the day of the merger. Kenjaku understood that even if he killed the 6 eyes, they would still reappear on the day of the merger. That is why, instead of killing them, Kenjaku plans to seal them, as only one 6 eyes user can exist at a time. That is why he started searching for the prison realm. And 12 years ago, a person came who was physically gifted through heavenly restriction, who killed the star plasma vessel, even in the presence of the 6 eyes, and prevented them from merging, destroying the fate of all 3. This caused Tengen to evolve and become a cursed spirit, and now Kenjaku wants to control him. Then a boy arrived who could use cursed manipulation and whom Kenjaku needed so that he could easily control Tengen, and 6 years ago, he found him too. And the last person stopping him, Gojo, he also sealed in the prison realm. This is the reason why Kenjaku started the culling game after so many years. Then Megumi asks why Kenjaku is playing this culling game. Then Tengen tells him that the boundaries of the players and the barrier in this game are used in a ritual, after which the Great Merger will be activated. For the ritual, he has made some binding vows, one of which is that Kenjaku himself is not the game master. That is why this game will not stop even after his death. To stop the game, all players must die, or until the players die after refusing to participate in the game. Megumi becomes worried. Then Yuta says that they must participate in the culling game to save Tsumiki and add a new rule by using 100 points, where players like Tsumiki who want to leave the game can do so without any harm. Megumi says that for this, they will have to free Gojo because he alone can control the whole matter. Now Tengen says that he should first choose 2 people to guard him, because if Kenjaku gains control over Tengen, a major threat could arise. Then Yuki and Choso agree to this. After this, Tengen pulls out the back gate of the prison realm, because the object in which Gojo is sealed has 2 gates. The front gate is with Kenjaku, in which Gojo is sealed. Gojo can also be released from the back gate. But Tengen tells Yuji that even the back gate can only be opened by Kenjaku. That is why to break it, the inverted spear of heaven or the black rope will be needed, which can nullify any cursed technique. But the inverted spear of heaven was destroyed by Gojo 12 years ago. Yuta says that the black rope is with Miguel in Africa, so neither of these paths is useful. But then Tengen tells them about a reincarnated player from 1,000 years ago named Angel, whose technique can break the seal of the realm. After this, Megumi asks Tengen for Angel's location. Tengen tells him that Angel is currently in the east side colony of Tokyo. There are a total of 10 colonies across Japan, and these colonies are connected by a barrier that forms a line beneath Japan. Once the culling game ritual is complete, this barrier line will merge all the people of Japan with Tengen, taking them to the other side. Only Hokkaido is an exception. The entire group then discusses the rules of the culling game. First rule, players must participate in the game within 19 days. According to this, Tsumiki now has only 10 days and 15 hours left. Second rule, any player who violates the first rule may have their curse technique removed. Forcefully removing someone's cursed technique can also result in death. However, those who do not possess cursed energy, like Maki, are safe and can leave the game at any time. Third rule, anyone entering the barrier after the game starts will also be considered a culling game player. However, before the game starts, everyone will be given a chance to leave, except for those whose cursed technique Kenjaku awakened, or those who are reincarnated. This is because all players must believe they are participating in the game of their own free will, as it acts as a binding vow, which increases the barrier's power. However, those whose cursed technique Kenjaku awakened or those who are reincarnated must participate in the culling game. Fourth rule, all culling game players score points by eliminating each other. Fifth rule, the game master decides the points for all players, where sorcerers get 5 points and normal players get only 1 point. Megumi asks about the game master. Master Tengen tells them that all players will receive a Kogain, which will only act as a game interface, and the game master will be like its program. Rule 6. A player can add 1 new rule in exchange for 100 points, but a rule cannot be removed. Rule 7. The game master will only add a new rule that does not have any negative effect on the culling game. The sorcerers then wonder if the rules are fair or not, worrying about what would happen if the game master didn't add their new rules. Master Tengen assures them not to worry, saying Kenjaku would want a fair game. Last rule, no player's point total should remain the same for 19 days. Therefore, all players must score points by eliminating others. Following this, Maki devises a plan for what everyone needs to do next. Yuki Tsukumo and Choso will stay here at the Tombs of the Star to protect Master Tengen. Maki will return to the Zenin clan to gather cursed tools, as the Kamo and Zenin clans took all the tools from the Jujutsu High Cursed Warehouse after Gojo was sealed. Maki believes that since Megumi is now the head of the Zenin clan, she can easily retrieve the cursed tools. Yuta Okatsu will enter the culling game first to collect as much information as possible. Maki tells Megumi and Yuji Itadori that they must find Kinji Hikari, a suspended third-year student, and get him to join them as soon as possible. Now, everyone leaves to carry out their respective roles according to Maki's plan. Before leaving, Yuji thanks Choso for everything. Choso tells Yuji not to die. As his younger brother leaves, Yuki notices that Choso is trying to hide his tears. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and let me know in the comments how it was. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And if you still haven't watched the Yuji Extermination Arc video, go check it out right now.